Greetings everyone, welcome to Chess Advance, and this is a game we've all been waiting for. This is the Clash of the Masters. This is a game between Hikaru Nakamura and Magnus Carlsen after they faced in Blitz, where Hikaru lost the game, and now it's actually Armageddon after round 3 ended in a quick draw. And this is one hell of a game. So without further ado, let's start with this game. Hikaru starts with e4, we have e5, and Hikaru instead goes for a funky opening. He goes for f4, and definitely not something you want to do against Magnus, but if you want to win the game, and it's Armageddon, so why not? And Magnus accepts the challenge. Magnus goes for e captures, and we have knight to f3 and g5 going for the main line, and we have h4, and now we have g4 pushing the knight, and after knight to e5 pushing the knight back with d6, and after knight captures on g4 just playing knight to f6, and now we see a trade, knight captures, queen captures, and just d3. And here Magnus just develops. Magnus goes for knight to c6, and we have just queen to f3, and after bishop to h6 trying to go for an attack, we have just queen to f2, and we have rook to g8 and just knight to c3. Both players trying to develop, and both players develop their pieces. Bishop to e6, bishop to d2, and just both players castles queenside. Castles, and just queen to d4. And now for queen to e1. Here was a chance for Magnus to take advantage right from the opening phase by going for this queen to c5. And after king to b1, just a nice prophylactic move, always helpful. Just going for this knight to d4. And after queen to f2, just rook to g4, going for a nice rook left. And after bishop to e2, we'll mostly see a trade. Knight captures, queen captures, and just doubling up on the g file. And now you see that black is mounting a lot of pressure, and even if you go for a move like rook to h2 defending the g2 pawn, you'll mostly see a king to b8, nice prophylactic move, and just keep mounting the pressure. Not a position you want to have when you're playing with the white pieces in an Armageddon game. But instead Magnus goes for this queen to e5, and Hikaru just goes for knight to e2, and we have f5, and here we have g3 by Hikaru, and we have f captures, g captures, and queen moves, queen to f5, and just knight to g3 attacking the queen, queen to f7, and here was a chance for Hikaru to try and bounce back in the game with a move like knight caps on e4, and after bishop to g4 attacking the rook, you don't block with the bishop, but instead you go for king to b1, not allowing the queen to infiltrate, and even yes, sacrificing the entire exchange, because after bishop captures and queen captures, you go for this king to b8, and after bishop to h3, you go for bishop to g7, and after knight to g5 attacking the queen. You can see that white has the bishop pair, white has a beautiful knight on g5. It would be definitely compensation enough for the sacrifice exchange. But instead, Hikaru, trying to create immediate chances, goes for an f5, and now it just helps Magnus trade more pieces because we have bishop captures on d2 with check, rook captures, and just bishop to d7. And after king to b1, just knight to e5 and queen to e3. And now we have e captures, c captures, and just bishop to c6. Attacking the rook, and after knight to e4, just king to b8, and after bishop to h3, just rook to d8. Not a lot of ways you can go about this position. One way is just to play this rook to e2, but then you can see that your rook will be under the mask of the bishop. So Hikaru tries rook to c1, but it does not work. So pause the video and try to find the killer blow for Magnus in this position while I give you a couple of seconds. So congratulations to everyone who was able to find this move, and the move is the spectacular knight caps on d3. And after rook captures, just go for this bishop captures on e4, and the position just completely crumbles after this. Now, anything you play, king to a1, just bishop captures on d3, and after queen captures, just rook to e5. And yes, you do have a pass pawn on f5, but it won't survive for long, and definitely, you can just resign from here onwards. But both players under time pressure. Magnus was not able to find this move, and Magnus instead goes for this bishop to d5. And after knight to e2, just bishop captures on a2, and after king to a1, just bishop to d5. Hikaru tries something. Hikaru goes for knight to g5, but it just helps Magnus bring in the queen with one less tempo. Magnus goes for queen to d7, and after queen to d4, just queen to b5. And now the queen is definitely going to jump in the attack as well. And after king to b1, just knight to c6 was played, attacking the queen. And after rook captures on e8, rook captures, just queen to c3. And after bishop to b3, just knight to e4. But now the queen is definitely infiltrating. Magnus goes for queen to a4, and after rook to f1, just knight to d4. Now all of Magnus's pieces are against the white king, and it's definitely looking very, very dark for Hikaru. Hikaru still tries something. Hikaru goes for bishop to g4, but just bishop to c2 check, king to c1, and queen to a1 check. And after king to d2, just queen captures on f1, and after queen captures on d4, you have this bishop captures on d3. And after knight to f6, Magnus delivers one last blow. Magnus goes for rook to e2 check, and it was on this move, on move 40, that Hikaru Nakamura resigned the game, and definitely what a spectacular victory against the King's Gambit by Magnus. Why he resigned? Because there's nothing to do. If you go for this king captures on d3, then you get this queen to d1 check, and after king to c4, queen to a4, and now you definitely don't want to go towards the black king. So just king to d3, but just now you get rook to d2 check, and now you can see that white will lose its queen, because after king captures, just queen captures, and now there's no hope for white in this position. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll be coming up with another amazing game from Norway Chess or from the chess world, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.